Hey guys, welcome to the AFTERBUZZ TV after show for Mary and Jane. It's called Inside Voice. It's season 1, episode 3. Let's chat about it.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
And I know why.
Why, man? Hey, hey. Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. This is the best song.
I'm gonna act like I know what you're doing. Even though this is before my time.
Maddie's a little young. Hey guys, welcome to the AFTERBUZZ TV after show for Mary and Jane. This amazing episode I'm loving because it's called Inside Voice, and we were all dying because it's about the voice within.
Ladies.
Yeah. So, can we just like have this song continue on forever?
Right.
Thanks, Steve. So, I'm Jennifer Leone, and you can find me on all social media outlets at Jennifer Leone TV, and please follow AFTERBUZZ as well, and they're on all social media outlets, AFTERBUZZ TV. And here are my lovely co-hosts.
Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I'm Maddie Makely, and you can find me on all my socials at Maddie_Makely.
Good evening, I'm Abigail Fraher, and you can find me at Abigail Fraher.
Hi everyone, my name is Ava Hill, and you can find me on Instagram at the Ava Hill and Facebook at Ava Hill.
And it's Miss Ava's birthday.
Yay!
We wanted to celebrate a little bit. We got some sparkling wine, and because we do have a little underager here.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, right?
Yeah, I brought
Not
some.
illegal yet.
I'm jealous. I wish that was my problem, right? Now I'm like way too old.
No,
you know
you're
what I mean?
not. What is way too old? You are fine, girl.
I'm like the age where I don't even have to worry about bringing my ID or not. I'm like way over the limit, to drink. But anyway, I brought gluten-free cupcakes.
Oh, thanks, babe.
And
Yeah,
thank
I
you.
and
And
they
some
thought of
spark-
me and know that I can't drink. So you guys are so thoughtful. I love you.
Hey, I like having a sober turn up. You know what I mean?
Feel free to pop it open and
Well, you know what? I'm gonna pop it open. You know what I mean? I have, if I can.
yeah, we just wanted to, in the beginning of the show, just
Are these weed cupcakes for the show?
They're not.
Okay,
Damn it.
that's
They're
fine.
not.
how are we
but-
supposed to get by?
Man, I don't know.
Where
I don't know. I don't know. I'll pass this on to any of you ladies if you want some. But
Thanks. I'm not gonna do it. You guys go ahead. I'm just gonna start
party with
talking
some
about
water.
I start
Back
talking
to
about the show.
voice inside.
Yeah.
look at that multitasking.
Yes.
I love it.
I should be a bartender for sober people.
Otherwise known as a
For
waitress.
those underage.
That's a waitress. So speaking of, we're addressing Inside Voice. So here's the thing. They go to this hookah bar, or what is it? It's like is it a dispensary?
It's a dispensary.
It's a dispensary. Okay, so they're at a dispensary where there's all different types of things going on. I saw a hookah, so I thought it was a hookah bar.
Spot.
But anyway, yeah, a little spot. But they really want something, and I feel like the lady knows them. So she's like, hey, here's some lube, and it's got weed in it. And she's like, there's
That's
a
a
few
real
rules.
thing.
There's a few
I've
rules.
never heard of
That's
that.
a real thing.
Honestly, weed with anything,
Never.
I feel like is a thing nowadays. I didn't know that was a thing.
Are the rules real though, where you can
No.
only use a drop?
No.
She said you can only use a drop, and we find out what they actually do. So I want to know though, if this real life weed lube is something that actually does get you high, or it just smells like
Why
it, or
am I
what?
just hearing about this?
I have no idea
It's
about it.
supposed to like.
Me too.
It's really expensive.
Oh.
And it's like
you know
not
about this?
Yeah.
Do you use it?
No.
Do you?
Wait, tell us
I don't
more.
need that. Anyway.
That's an effect that we had never heard before.
I'm gonna drink to that.
But what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to be really great for well, they have suppositories as well with weed in them for like menstrual cramps and stuff like that that's actually supposed to be like
Yeah, no.
Good
they
for
make
you.
tampons
But-
for it.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm not into that,
but the actual lube's supposed to just relax. I don't know how to
You
talk
just seem
about
so
that.
educated. No,
I
keep
know.
going.
Wait,
please.
relax like
More.
muscles? Or
Yeah,
how does-
yeah.
okay.
And so it's like it's more of like a body high, but it's not like a body high like as in like when you would smoke.
Okay.
So
But more so like how if
it's
you
just
would
relaxed.
eat.
Yeah, and it's supposed to
Okay.
actually it's supposed to really like perfect your sexual arousal
Experience.
and
Okay.
experience.
It's like, okay, well.
Yeah.
Well, I think we kind of saw on the show how they weren't really getting those hallucinations, but it was more of a literally a body high, body part high.
Right,
So-
because they can hear their vaginas, and not only their vaginas, but everyone else's vagina. Because they use half of the bottle
Do
each.
you know if it does that?
No, I don't think it does that. I don't think so.
What if it did? Like it turned into...
I
never
would be
try
so
it.
freaked out.
That would be so gnarly.
I would have probably have had to leave the party because I just would have been too overwhelmed.
I would have been Paige. I'd be like, what's going on?
I just would have been too much. Yeah.
I would have left that party before I could start hearing
Right.
vaginas.
Yeah.
That party looked a mess, and it was a wedding shower for this girl who's a friend.
Especially
and it
when
was
what's her
just-
name walked in and said that, or her vagina said that she had cheated on the man. Yeah, I would have left. I would have been like, you know what, this is too much for me.
It's too much
I'm
tea.
going.
Too
Then,
much
like,
tea.
when you feel like compelled to let her know. Well, I don't know. Would you tell her, or would
yeah.
you not?
I
Oh,
would.
definitely.
Yeah.
I think that even stems from like you could even take it from minus the inappropriateness of vagina saying it, like real life. Like if you heard someone did that, you know, with your friend's fiance, or even someone that, because it didn't seem like they really liked that girl that much anyway. But I definitely think that's something you cannot really push under the rug when you're about to get married.
No,
Yeah.
that's like helping that girl out. It's saving her
marriage.
lot of
I
things.
don't really know what this girl's deal is, like telling Paige so much, like, oh, I'm in this beautiful relationship. Not that you would know anything about that because you've never had a long-term relationship.
Right, and that was even before the
But you know
weed-
what? I find so many people or so many couples, they kind of throw shade to single people. Like it's
Well, if you hear that, you leave that situation because not every couple's
not
like
every
that.
couple,
That's ridiculous.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so to me, I feel like it's not bad to be single. It's okay. It's okay if you're in a relationship, and it's
Right.
okay if you're single.
Totally.
And there are women like that are kind of like, can I put you at the singles table? Because, you know, it's
No,
just
children's table, the kids table, not even the singles.
Not even the singles table.
We can't get enough.
Right.
Yeah, because no one's single. Like that's
everyone's
ridiculous.
single.
No, but that's why I said I would leave that party before
Yeah,
even.
definitely.
Yeah. So they go to the bathroom after this girl, whatever her name is. I don't even remember.
She's irrelevant.
She's right. She's. I don't like her. So she was mean to Paige. So they go into the bathroom and they use a half a jar each of this lube, and they're like, "We need to get high because we don't have any weed on us." And then they start hearing vaginas, and all is lost. I was gonna say it's loose, and then I don't want to say that. But what? Oh, I don't even want to ask. I was gonna. Yeah.
No,
let's
go
ask.
ahead. Go
do
there.
it.
Go there.
Like, well, what? Like, okay, vagina's talking. I feel like when you're writing this, what do you think?
Okay,
you know,
all
how do you?
All I thought about honestly was Snoop Dogg writing this.
That's what I thought too.
Right?
Like Snoop is writing this. I wonder. He's like, yeah, vagina says this.
Well,
like,
you know what I'm
what?
also thinking is him and the other producers that made this show, they all must have been stoned writing this.
for
because,
sure.
I mean, they had to have been like really high, like, you know, what would be such a good idea? Like,
What a fun show to write, though.
right?
You know what I mean?
I know,
like,
right? I love it. It's just so funny.
Yeah, it doesn't get any more creative than thinking about having an episode where vaginas just talk to one another. I mean,
Yeah, we've never seen anything like
never
it.
seen anything like it.
I mean, comment if there's something that is out
Right,
there.
that you've seen that's more bizarre than that. I also loved how, like, stereotypically the vaginas kind of like the ones talking. Well, all of them were talking, but they kind of matched well with like the characters. The grandma.
right.
I liked it.
But like the straight up version of whoever the actual person was.
Yes.
It's so cool.
I liked it.
Right, and Jordan's V breaks up with her. She calls her V, and she's like, "What's up, V?" And she tries to talk to the guy who's doing the catering or something, and she's like, "Hey, meet me later." Just how Jordan would, and the vagina's like, "I am fed up with
I'm
this.
done.
It's a revolving door. Calm down."
Not a revolving door.
I'm glad that someone checked her because I feel like actual people couldn't. I feel like she had to check herself, kind of.
She did check herself. She literally checked
She
herself.
checked herself.
Yeah.
Which is why, like, I feel like, again, getting, like, a little more philosophical with it. I think that they're doing a really good job of, again, like, having vaginas talk. Like, people are going to pay a little more attention to this than, like, an episode being like, listen to yourself, listen to your voice, like, listen to that voice
Inner
inside of you.
voice.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Inside voice.
It's like it all comes down to, like, listening to your true self. And I think, again, like, it's maybe made less serious by making it come from a vagina. But again, the point is still there, and I think it still makes kids realize, like, oh, we all have shit that's going on that, like, we might not want to admit to, and we're all, I don't know, living this kind of lie. And
look at a little sophisticated Abby over here.
Yeah.
but I'm trying to, I'm trying to like pull some like some substance from it. Like, yeah.
Which it can be kind of difficult with these shows because they're so like funny and kind of out there.
But honestly, I like that how it kind of puts the truth in there. Like when everyone got up and admitted their truth about something, the Instagram comment was the one that I was like, absolutely.
Which one was that?
I know. Well, when people like they like what's going on in your life, but they don't necessarily like the photo because they don't want you to know that they like the photo.
I just wouldn't be following that person.
I wouldn't be. Hey, I wouldn't be either. But that exists.
But I get it.
That exists. But I liked the whole honesty part. I thought that was great.
If vaginas could talk, would they be honest?
It was like a therapeutic wedding shower. Would you like a therapeutic wedding shower like that?
No.
No.
I don't
know. This girl is just bizarre the entire episode. I don't know what track she was on. I want to say sometimes like we all have that friend, but I don't have one friend. I really don't.
I would be absolutely devastated though if my wedding shower kind of turned into like a let's all stand up and reveal something about ourselves, and then my messages are being caught on fire by one of my close friends, and then she's like,
well, I was just gonna say that.
About that, I have to touch on this because I literally wrote this down. Out of all the things that Paige could have done, why did she take the candle and like detailedly burn it, just rip it up?
I think it was the adrenaline. I think she was in the moment and she was like,
because now if she did that, we wouldn't have gotten to the point of the show.
True,
right?
but I couldn't help but think.
But have you ever been in a situation though where you were just kind of like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do, and then you end up doing something and you're like, wait, that's so extra, that's bizarre, then you're like, wait, I didn't mean to do that. You've never been in that situation?
Maybe with words, like words on it, like just talking too much and
but not like an
up.
Actual situation, not like
and people are just like staring at you and then you still, like that's me. I'll just keep talking. I'll be like, but then, and then I'll try to explain what I said that was so ridiculous and then I'm like, yep. But I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Never mind.
Just have a good night.
My name is not my name, and I'm gonna go die. Right. Yeah.
But she puts up this little dim lit candle, expecting it to just like burn the whole thing. Like, what was she gonna do after it's on fire? Well, I don't know. The whole situation right there.
And in the house at that.
In the house.
Well, going back to even writing it, being honest, she wanted to write it out and say, here you go. Lindsay slept with your fiance. Right. And she put it in and immediately regretted it and thought about it, and then she goes to burn it, and that's probably not the smartest thing. And then on top of it, she comes up with this ridiculous excuse of a bird, and then everyone gives her all this heat for it, and she just blows up and does.
But would you have really believed the bird situation though? I would have been like, girl,
honestly, why do people care? Why don't you just not talk and just be like, oh, I don't know what happened, and move on?
I think that kind of goes along with the meaning though. I think it was her getting caught up in her own lies to the point where she had to I'm playing Abby here, the actual meaning part of it, and she had to come clean in the end no matter what, because she kept building on those lies and showing basically her insecurities. So,
and it makes me wonder, like, does the truth always come out? Like, is that kind of, because it did, it came out at the end because that other girl felt so like compelled to say something. So it's like maybe it also is another thing of just like taking a step back and just like kind of letting life happen.
Yeah.
Rather than like getting, I don't know. I'm like
putting it in your own hands.
I'm so intuitive today. I mean,
going off of that, I think that either the truth eventually comes out, or if you are not willing to be the big person to tell the truth, then karma usually happens to where people end up finding out the truth. If that makes any sense.
Right. It comes full circle.
It comes full circle.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Totally.
Kind of like a Brad and Angelina situation.
I have a question for you guys. Did this remind any of you of Mean Girls in a way when they all started standing up and saying like, all their problems? I was like, this is literally Mean Girls. Yes. This is what happens when one girl starts saying, I have this insecurity and I'm going to own up to it, like Jessica basically told them to. And then all of them were like, saying worse things one after another.
Girls are so competitive. And then finally Lindsay comes out. And
would you have done that? Or would you have waited?
I would never sleep with my friends.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't.
But they were on a break.
But they're off limits for life.
Yeah, no.
I
feel like that's girl code. That's breaking girl code.
Yeah, it's girl code.
You know what I mean? I feel
You
like
don't
that's
even
like,
go there. Even if it's been a few weeks, no.
I've had people in my life that have gone there with me. However, to me, it's just like a common, rule to just not step on the person that, your friend has been with.
How about guys, though? Guys do it all the time.
They do all the time.
So it's just,
all the
just
time.
for girls or both?
Well, I mean, I think it's for both. And when men come to me that, I've dated their friend, I tell them how disrespectful I think that is, and that, they're not actually friends.
Would you tell your ex?
No, I wouldn't. Actually, that has happened to me. I broke up with someone like 2 years ago, and his friend actually was like literally at my going away party when I moved from New York. He was already trying to pursue me, and I was like, "That's slack. Like you guys are friends."
But did you say something
to my ex? Yeah. I mean, hell no. He's my ex-boyfriend.
Okay, just wondering. Just wondering if it comes full circle. Who finds out about what?
But I mean, to me, I feel like I was being honorable because it's not like we dated. I told him I was like, "That's slack." I mean, I can't stand my ex, but.
Can we talk about them lying about the dog being rescued?
Yeah, go for it.
I feel like so many people out here do that because it's like so cool to adopt a dog. It's like, it's okay. That, I mean, what about the ones that are being bred in puppy mills? Like, they need homes too.
Aww. No, like literally, it's so funny you're touching on that.
I feel like that's like something I've heard so many times out here. Like, but it's adopted. Like your purebred golden retriever's adopted. Are you sure?
All my parents' friends who live in like this beautiful gated community, my mom's like, all of them are rescues, and I see these like primped poodles running down the street, and I'm like, no,
I don't think so.
I heard that that's a thing in LA though, because I was talking to someone about getting a cat from a breeder, and they were like, "You're gonna do what?" And I was like, "I'm gonna go get it from a breeder," and they were like, "No, like it's not a thing here."
It's
like,
a straight California thing. I think.
Yeah, it's like,
I don't know. I'm from Chicago, and that's how I am.
like literally, I was sworn off. They were like, "No, we don't do that here. Like you have to go to a rescue. It's better to go to rescue."
I'm a rescue person, but and I didn't even know that it was like this honorable thing.
Yeah.
I thought people don't even like cats to even save them. So I mean, that's how I am.
I mean,
anyway.
I got my cat from the ASPCA, my first one, but then to get the second one, I was like, "Oh, I'll go to a breeder." And saying that in the LA area, I guess.
Wait, are you coming clean on how many cats you have right now? I'm counting. So we got 2.
No, but we got 2 so far. We have 2 so far.
I'm gonna drink on that.
What birthday is it, Ava? No.
I don't.
Oh no. Oh geez. No, but every problem someone had, I have to relate it back to the LA thing. All of them were LA problems. So I don't think anyone else in the entire country
understands
or has these kind of problems. And like you said last time, it looks extra. It's not extra, you guys, at all. It's completely real.
The one with the jeans though, I've never understood that. Even people lying
what was that one
about
again?
their sizes. Like nobody knows what size you are unless
you tell them.
Wait, is that a thing here too?
But she said she like cuts the sizes off and replaces them on her jeans, and it's like, yo, if I hold it up and it's this large, I'm gonna no, it's not a size 2.
Yeah,
even
you're
if
not
it
a
says
2.
it's a size 2.
Right.
Why does it matter?
I mean, Jerry Seinfeld used to do it,
Yeah.
and that was in the 90s. He would talk about it. He's like, I change it. Yeah, it's just from an episode, but
so funny.
Isn't that funny? I just think it's weird. Guys and girls would do that.
Right.
Anyway, but any other final thoughts? Because it's basically.
I thought it was a really creative show.
Digging that.
I thought honestly, this was probably my favorite episode so far in the season. I just thought it was really entertaining and
When vaginas talk.
yeah, I kind of low key wish that mine, not like 24/7, not like every day of my life, but just for one day, if I could hear how it truly felt for one day, you wouldn't want to know what it was saying.
That's just saying to like, the whole episode is just saying to like calm your inner self and you can hear it. Like you just gotta listen.
Oh my gosh.
So like your inner thoughts.
I'm not hearing it.
You have to
I haven't.
You gotta be
heard
true
it.
to yourself. That's like that
Go
was
get
like
some lube. Go get some lube and see what happens.
Anyone who knows how to hear your vagina, I mean, I don't know. Actually, don't answer that.
No. We're going there. I want to know. We want to know.
Go ahead and comment.
With the show, though, I love how they're all so different. Because before watching the show, I thought all of the episodes would be straight weed, straight delivery, and the whole medical marijuana in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that they're all so different. Like, that they don't even really have to do that much with the weed subject. So
and it's
I
kind
like
of cool because it's like tying weed into a positive environment.
Yeah.
Like,
it's more of the personalities that are coming out in this. Like Mary and Jane are people. They're not. It's not weed. It's like they're people. And
It's Paige and Jordan.
Paige and Jordan. I love it.
Do you think that slowly over time that marijuana will have like a positive, I don't know.
It already has.
Good.
It's all positive.
Yeah.
It saves more lives than it kills
does.
100%. So
it does.
So I guess our predictions were wrong, but let's do
all of them.
Let's do a continual prediction.
Where's it at?
Prediction.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV
I love it.
predictions.
I love it. So,
Me too.
what do you guys think?
Abigail.
Abby.
Okay, sorry.
So we're going next into what? Janae's birthday? Is that her name? Janae? Her birthday?
Oh, Janae's birthday. Yeah.
Which- There's a theme of 90s. I like going on with MTV right now because he said it's a 90s theme for her birthday, which we'll see on the next episode too. But,
Love it.
I think it's going to be interesting because I can't handle this lady. She's just too much for me. So I think that
Janae's too much for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's just so enveloped in the LA vibe and scene. So I think that it's going to be just a very interesting episode dealing kind of with her, and I think it's going to revolve more around Paige.
All right. Yeah. Ava?
Man, you know, I don't know. I think my prediction's going to be the same that it has been for every episode. It's so kind of like Miss America, but I don't know. I think, you know, we'll just continue to see, you know, the two main girls like, you know, go through different interesting experiences in LA while dealing some, Mary Jane, and you know,
nothing in the specific set.
Yeah,
though.
honestly, I kind of see it as like a fun story of two young girls in LA, and they're exploring, you know, this young culture together, and they're just selling weed, and it's like they kind of find themselves in like a situation, and you know, that they try to get out of, kind of like this episode. And so I just think, I don't know, I think there'll be more like, oh my goodness, did we just go through that kind of circumstances that'll be funny.
Okay.
Like, you know, going to a shower and hearing your vagina talk.
That was a surprise.
Yeah.
Well, I think that they announced in the next episode that Paige now has to see soft serve.
Oh, that's right.
So, which made me kind of iffy because I know if I saw my ex-boyfriend, I'd dip out so fast. But I think she's
Would
been...
you?
Oh, my ex. If I saw my ex-boyfriend,
Yeah, I would
I'd
too.
be so out.
I would too.
So
I mean,
out.
I'm the opposite. I'd be like, I'm gonna pretend like this doesn't bother me, and I'm just gonna be over here
Yeah,
doing my thing.
Entertain that.
Well, let's see how
Anyway.
Paige reacts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah.
really interested to see how she reacts because it seems that so far she's so in love with this guy still, and obviously don't.
We've never seen him.
We never see him, but we keep
Right?
hearing about him, and she's texting him and keeps thinking about him. So I kind of am interested to see this guy finally soft serve and see where that's gonna go with Paige.
Right. And I don't know if her friend who's copying her will be there.
Oh, yeah, because she was hooking up with him.
She was hooking up with Soft Serve. And I love that they're doing the 90s thing. So kind of like how loosely Exactly Nicole did, and we're on that show next, so stay with us.
It's lovely. Don't you guys love this panel? I love this. This is my favorite panel.
It's the best. The best panel.
I think. Do you not think so?
We're the best. So
I
you
bet
need
we're
to
the
agree.
best.
Oh, I do agree, 100%.
We the best.
Where's DJ Khaled?
Right. Well, that was our show. I'm Jennifer Leone, and you could find me on Instagram and Twitter at Jennifer Leone TV. And please give us a thumbs up. Go to SoundCloud, go to iTunes, give us a 5-star, thumbs up, comment, and tweet us.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Tune in next week too. I'm Maddie Makely. You can find me on all my socials at Maddie_Makely.
Thanks, guys, and catch us on Loosely Exactly Nicole after. I'm Abigail Fraher, and you can find me at Abigail Fraher.
Thanks, guys, so much for tuning in. My name is Ava Hill, and you can catch me at Instagram at the Ava Hill and Facebook at Ava Hill.
And happy birthday, Ava.
Happy birthday,
Cheers.
Ava. Cheers to Ava.
Aw, thank you, guys. It's so sweet.
From far away.
Thank you. Far away. Air cheers.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.